can't carry anymore.
Alright guys, welcome to Strategyst Plays. I'm Strategyst and I'm playing my level 60 Undead Warlock, Ominus, and I'm actually in SM, surprise surprise. I'm in Discord right now because we're going to be doing some battlegrounds, and basically I'm going for rank 11, and since we last broadcast on Friday, I did not have the gear that I have now. So here's the gear that I currently have now. Fellheart based. Let me see if I have. So I have the Fellheart belt, Fellheart bracers, Fellheart gloves, pants, shoulder pads, and horns. For PvP, I have the Champion's Dreadweave cowl, the Bloodguard's Dreadweave hand wrap, the Champion's Dreadweave spalders, the Dreadweave leg guards, and I actually use, I'm debating, I might just stay with a fireproof cloak because the 12 stamina versus 6, but I lose damage versus if I wear that. So debatable. I like the damage. I like being able to slap people and stay alive a little bit longer now. And I have 2 extra items. The Staff of Dominance. It's a 2-handed staff that if I physically attack somebody, it does anywhere from 126 to 205 damage, 37 intellect, 16 stamina, 14 spirit. And equipping it improves your chance to get a critical strike with spells by 1%, and it increases damage and healing done by magical spells and effects by up to 40. Big plus. So, and one other thing, I got the Maiden Circle ring. It's 7 intellect and 6 spirit. But I like what it does. It increases damage and healing done by magical spells and effects by up to 18. So, yeah, the stamina, I lost a ring that was similar stats. It was 7 and 6. 7 intellect, 6 stamina, I believe. But it didn't have any pluses when I equipped it. It was just 7 intellect, 6 stamina. So, yes, it gave me stamina, but, you know, which is always a good thing, but not at what I need, which is spell damage. So I'm actually going to sell some of the stuff I have right now because we've entered a battleground, and well, this is not good. There we go. So we've entered a battleground, and well, I'm looking forward to fighting it out. I fought some yesterday, and if you look at my honor, this week, 98,715. That's 30,000, about 37,851 more than what I did last week. So this week is 98,000. If I can get 200,000, that'd be great because I still have some 11,000 that hasn't been tallied yet. But we shall see. Give me a second. I'm just gonna kind of get ready. Here we go. I just want to sell what I have. I'm debating if I want to sell the whistle, but it is 60 silver. And I'm always broke, so every little bit helps.
Everybody's pretty quiet today.
So I have people in Discord, so if you hear any voices, that's them. I will probably be quiet during battlegrounds. We'll see what happens. But yeah, for the most part, I'm very happy. I did Molten Core yesterday with the guild, and good items were dropping, like the pants. Fellheart pants dropped, the fireproof cloak, and the ring for me. So yeah. So somebody was like, hey, this Ominus is making out like a bandit. And Sayonara was like, what? And I was like, lucky dice, lucky dice. But the guild was definitely pretty cool with me, so I got no qualms. And if I have anything on my teeth, I just finished instant lunch. Believe it or not, I'm working on losing weight, but every now and then, you know, you gotta splurge, you know, with a pizza or something. Because if you don't, come on, don't deprive yourself, people. As long as you're working out, as long as you're keeping busy, as long as you're doing something, don't deprive yourself of anything else every now and then, not all the time. And hold on, guys. Just want to welcome Fubra. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
I have exactly what you
Oh, Tech Attack came online. So let's see who we have for Battlegrounds right now.
you.
So really 8 people. That's including me. So Augustus, I know it's a V, but work with me here. He's using the Greek letters. Augustus, Good, Matixia, myself, Poofunk, Ripples, Vampiric, and Orgasm. So it's a good group. We got a warrior, a rogue, shaman, myself, a warlock, Poofunk, another warrior, mage, Vampiric is a priest, and Orgasm or shaman. Should be a pretty interesting group. They told me that they just won their last BG in Warsong Gulch, which is that's pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna sell the little that I have. Oops, hold on. And normally in PvP, I don't mind using tracking a hound to attack my opponents. Haven't done it enough. I've used a chicken. I've used my summoning my peasants. But yeah, you know what? I'll try the dog whistle a little bit. Let's see, 9. I need that one. Let's see. I'll send this to my alt. Yeah, I'll send a few of them to my alt. So that it could be sold on the auction house. So yeah, right now we're just waiting. I already put myself for Altac Valley. It's a 2-hour wait. That kind of sucks. But we're either going to get a Rathi Basin, which sounds like we probably will. They just finished Warsong. Or we might end up with Warsong again. Who knows? So any extra noise you hear, that's my wife with my son in another room, in the living room, playing around. Alright. So yeah, I'm just going to be sending some mail out to my alt and go from there. Then probably head to Orgrimmar. Actually, I'll get a free summon to Orgrimmar when the battleground's done, because everybody's in Orgrimmar, so my summon will... I'll basically won't even have to hearth or anything. If I was in Orgrimmar, I can hearth back to Undercity when it calms down, when it resets in 14 minutes. Alright, where's the mail? Where is the mail? Alright, so a lockbox. I have no idea what's inside it. It's locked. I'll probably get a rogue to open it using my rogue. My rogue is too low to actually open it and be doing pick locks, but I usually will pay another rogue from another guild or even our guild to open lockboxes that I don't have access to. Them's the breaks. Even in in-game, if you don't have money or some kind of currency, you can't get anywhere. So you can't have the best mounts, you can't have the best gear sometimes, because you could buy rings and stuff that are worth a lot. Yeah, so in a way, even though it's a game, it kind of translates to real life at times, where if you don't have any money, guess what? You're SOL. You're just out of luck. No, hold on. So, yeah. So, always good to have some kind of currency. And I don't. I only have 30 gold. Not like some of my friends that have tens of thousands. Though, my hunter, my alliance hunter, strategist, actually has over 7,000 gold. And again, I'm kind of upset that I can't transfer alliance currency over to this server and give myself some extra and much needed gold. Then I'd be all set. All right, so let's see. Oh, that's about right. Okay. So I will send it to Kenyatta and sent. All right. Now.
What do you require?
And I also make it a habit that I always buy scrolls, and the scrolls are either, well, sometimes I'll be running and a lobby will give me a buff, like let's say this right here, like intellect. And you know what? A lobby might be a little lower level than me, and what I'll do is, I might throw a buff on them. Like yesterday, I threw a buff on someone, and they were like, "What the hell?" In other words, they didn't. They were looking at me as a warlock. What can a warlock do? But sometimes you end up surprisingly somebody. You end up surprising somebody in a pleasant way, where they're like, "Wow, thanks for the buffs," and they don't even know how you did it. So yeah, the trick is buy some scrolls, and you can use it for yourself when you go in a dungeon by yourself. Like if you're soloing, use it on a pet. That's another big thing that you want your pet to have extra health and be able to survive. You could do that. Um, Throw it on a random player, throw it at guildies like in a battleground or whatever. It's up to you. I mean, your decision on how you want to use it. Sometimes you might not feel like giving a buff to someone. Hey, keep it to yourself. These do cost, not a whole lot, but when you go to the auction house, higher levels like Scroll of Protection 4, it might cost a little bit more. People might want 2 or 3 gold for things like that. It depends on your server, but yeah, if you can throw some buffs people's way, they won't expect it. It's always a good thing. So yeah, I'm gonna sell this, and that's it for now.
Embrace the shadow.
And yep, we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna head to Orgrimmar, just kind of like a filler while we wait. Oop, you know what? Let me make sure that I don't have too much damage, and I can fix myself. Look at that. All right. You know what? Usually I do sell these. We'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. Okay. There it is. I literally was waiting for my pet to show up. So sometimes it's okay. Other times, like if my pet disappears right now, like if I got too far in distance, I should get a shard right here. However, I notice at times I lose the pet and I don't get a shard. I would say faulty programming on Blizz's part. So that is kind of weird. All right. I'm gonna put a carrot on a stick. I think, yes, I am lagging. Alright guys, bear with me. Every now and then, this happens to me. No idea where I'm at. I probably get disconnected today. And this is what I hate the most, is lag. Because I'm concerned when I join the battleground, I'm going to lag bad and I'm going to be dead. And that just sucks. Dying to lag is horrible. 1 second, you're moving, everybody's standing still, and they're like running in place. The next second, everything moves in like everything catches up, like time catches up to you, and before you know it, you're dead. Or every now and then you're lucky and you just survive, but whatever. This is a drawback. So I'm switching between Discord. All right. Now I'm going to enter the battlefield. So either way, I'll make it to Orgrimmar. So I'm basically letting the group know that I'm giving them a heads up that the log god has come back, the lag god, excuse me, and I'm saying hopefully it gets better. But with everyone telecommuting, it sucks. There's a lot of people telecommuting. My wife telecommutes right now. A lot of people that I know are telecommuting, and yeah, the service provider could use some ideas on improving the service maybe, or adding lines. I don't know, whatever they need to do, but. Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Wicked.
And I have 7 minutes. All right. What I like about this, I don't have to put it as a trinket. I could just right-click and summon the dog.
We have a pug.
Same as always. Go to the left, hold them back.
Yep.
Cool, gotcha.
Yes.
Well, let's see how I do with the gear now.
So healers first.
Are they not coming?
We're kind of stopping. Oh, here they come. That guy died.
You guys saw that lag, right? Yep, lagging. Oh, I'm in hell. This is lagging.
I'm out of range. Thank you.
Let's get this part started.
I think you see my. No, he's going graveyard. About to sprint, he had a but he's still east side.
Hey, not bad. Here's one other thing about warlocks. We don't always need our
Green
pets.
flag is on the left over here.
There are two sapping me. But I think you guys got him. Nice.
Hurry, they're trying to get to the flag room fast. Cap it while you can.
Far away.
He's on the left behind the hut.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
This is a brutal one-sided battle right now.
Now what?
I'm out of range.
Alright, so I'm going to cannibalize, get some health back. Oh, but I'm losing my buffs. Okay, let's see what happens with
I need to get closer. I can't cast it. Too far away.
I think they're going to go after this guy. Nobody likes the hunter. Alright, let me return the favor to her. Pyrrhic.
Ramp is clear.
I need to get closer.
There we go. And let me rebuff. And this is why I like pre-mains. See guys, never underestimate a warlock that has no pet. Now, it also relies on gear. You got the gear, it gets a little bit easier. You don't have the gear, you want your pet. I have a feeling the other group is like, yeah, let's leave them alone. Let's just let them win.
Charging.
And these guys made it look easy today. Yeah, they don't want to pursue it. Or they're trying, but... So I buffed up Orgasm. And that's pretty much it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You guys made it look very easy. Awesome healing, by the way.
That one worked.
McGraw.
Okay, Warsong Gulch.
May your blades never dull.
So yeah, never underestimate a warlock with good gear and they don't have a pet. It can be tough. I'm learning to not rely always on the pet, but it's always good to have two because without a pet, I do have, I sacrifice the pet so I can get a little bit more damage for shadow damage. But with a pet, hold on guys, let me just summon. With a succubus, I'm going to have a lot more than 392.
You're in trouble now.
That's 432, and then I soul link it. That's 445, and then if I switch to Royal Seal of Elder, it's 471. I can get it all the way to 497, but it's a sacrifice on my health pool. So I try not to. So they killed my pet early on, and I was just like, you know what? Let's see if I could do without it. So this was actually a first test. Me fighting without a pet. I don't think I did that bad, but you know, like I said, I want to get an inflated ego. Hold on, let me see. So now it's just another weight of a Wrathy Basin, and between you and I, there's two that I like. Alterac Valley, that's my number one. I like that a lot, but I'm exalted there, so kind of counterproductive if I just keep doing that. And Arathi Basin is another one I like. Warsong Gulch, usually not so much because last week when I didn't have the gear that I have now, that you know I got my other items and you know the ring and the staff. When I didn't have that, I'm telling you, I did not feel the love from the Alliance. Me being a warlock, anytime they encountered me, it was like 4, 5, 6, 7 on me. So they knew that I was trying to do the crowd control thing and fear people, get people out of the way. And yeah, as soon as I would show up, they're like, stop him. So I got beat. However, now that I have the gear and all that fun stuff, the game's changing a little bit, and I'm hoping that once I get rank 12, that'll change even more as far as not just my damage output, but overall survivability as a lock. Because when you don't have the gear, I do not recommend going petless unless you're like a veteran and you know what you're doing and how you're doing it, because not everybody's that good. Because in the beginning levels, you won't have the gear to give you the hit points, to give you the stamina, excuse me, and everything else to survive. Even then, I took a risk with these guys, and as you saw, I was at half health, and you know, if a warlock is half health, do not underestimate him, because it could be turned around with the right team or the right group, which I had, thank goodness. I like these guys. I like hanging out with the right group and good heals. You know, they shouldn't have attacked me. You saw how that it turned lopsided. They just ended up dead. But let's see, and I didn't even get to use my my dog. I'll have to do it later on, the next battle maybe. I love my dogs, my hounds. All right, damage. Oh my gosh, 2 silver. It really did damage me. All right, let's see how I'm looking. So I got 40 kills today, and this is yet to be tacked on to my other. So I'm kind of like wondering overall how many points I'll have at the end of the day. But yesterday I was talking to Charia, one of my guildmates. He said maybe 200,000 you might come to the edge of getting that next level, or at least come close to it. I don't know if I'll be able to make 200,000 honor today. All right, let's see. And so normally in a battleground, I try to give a health stone to somebody like a healer or whatever. But there are times that I notice too, why make a soul stone? Because sometimes you get killed, and either they quickly grab a medal or something off you, so you end up back in the graveyard, or you rise up and give them another free kill. It has to be timed right. So if, let's say, your guys are about even, they're fighting, and your guys are getting an advantage, and you're winning, hey, use the Hellstone, pop up, you know, surprise, you know, and do what you got to do. But other than that, sometimes you want to, you know, take that message to your head, like stay dead or stay down, you know. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get to Ashra and do a few kills. That I will. I probably won't make it. And give me 1 second. I need to look at something. If you guys haven't seen it, check out the movie Kung Fu Hustle. It's an older movie, but it is pretty funny. And remember, I just said earlier, sometimes you just want to stay down, stay dead. There's a scene where a gang shows up in this place, and one of the guys had just been tossed out the window by his wife for trying to cheat. And he realizes how bad it is, and he starts digging himself in, like with a flower on his head and everything, and just playing dead. Sometimes that's the smartest thing you can do, you know?
What are you looking for?
I am looking for more money. Let's see. I think Arathi Basin will pop before I do anything. But why not? 7 silver. So Good is wondering why is AB Arathi Basin unavailable. But someone must have walked into a new zone. Alright, so apparently Matixia walked into the Hall of Legends, and we're still waiting for Arathi Basin. Hey, that's fine. As long as I can get some kills in and, I don't know, get me some money, I think I'll be fine. So I might do the major soul stone on myself just in case of PvP. So yeah, this week basically will be me PvPing a lot, unless we end up doing like a dungeon like Zul'Gurub, Molten Core. Unfortunately, I don't have a Nixie. I'm not attuned yet. I've been lazy, guys. Blackwing Lair, been lazy. I apologize. But once I get those, I should be okay. And you know what? Let me rebuff with what I got. Nope, can't do that. All right.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Okay. And a funny thing happened to me yesterday. I was in Desolus, doing my own thing, trying to finish up a low-level quest. And in my prior videos, I talk about you always know when an alliance is going to attack. And one of the things, whether it's alliance or horde, you always know when someone's going to attack. So here I was soloing this area, and hold on, let me help this guy.
Power to the Forsaken.
So anyway, so I'm killing these mobs, and you in a PvP server, do your best to stay alert, see what's going on. So as I'm panning around and I'm killing a mob, I see this dwarf guy with his pet. All right, boom, right off the bat, hunter. So he does this number. So I'm over here. He does this number, and he tries to get behind a rock, but I see him dismount. So as he's running, he dismounts and turns toward me. I already know the deal. First off, I'm a champion. Second off, I've been PvPing for a long time. Not with this guy. I'm still kind of learning the ropes with a lock, but with my hunter. So I know the hunter class. So sure enough, I did not waste time. I stuck my dots on him, and you know, I didn't have the gear that I have now. Just so you know, I was still lacking a bit. So so what happened was, at the end of it, I killed him, and then I ate him to get some health back. But one of the things that I talked about was, you know, because I try to give people an opportunity, a chance to, like, don't do it, you know. So you get betrayed. I mean, I had one alliance. This is long ago with my hunter, or excuse me, I was on my shaman. And he gets up, he's like waving and hi and like hugging me. I'm like, all right, what's going on? Sure enough, he starts out of the blue. He just starts attacking me. He ended up dead. So I was kind of ticked off. I was like, really? So yeah, on a PvP server, you see an alliance coming your way. Heck, you see 3 of them. Now you see three or four. I could probably handle maybe 2, 3 or 4. If you can get on the mount on time and run for dear life, do it. Because they're not there to say, well, they're there to say hello, but it's more like, let's kill this guy, you know. So so anyway, yeah, I killed him, but it's just kind of a reminder. Always know your surroundings. Always know where you are and what you're doing, because you know you're not paying attention for that one bit. Let's say I wasn't paying attention, boom, I would have been hit by an arrow right in the rear, you know, and I would have been like, well, what's going on? Sometimes your reaction and your reaction time is what can kill or save you. Like so as soon as I saw him dismount, as soon as I saw him coming my way, it was on. I wasn't there to wait for him to attack me first. I just started my attack, and I think that was the difference, that I was able to beat him. Otherwise, if you have that delay, you're like, oh, you wait, you die, you know. And that's the reality of a PvP server. Not everybody's going to be cool. You're going to have jerks everywhere, but be prepared, and always expect an attack. Whether you're playing Alliance or Horde, you're going to get attacked. The other thing is, I was kind of against, like in a battleground, going to the opposing side's graveyard and camping it. But, how could I put it? Like Sun Tzu's Art of War. If an enemy is crossing a lake or a river or anything, that's the best time to attack. I know a lot of people are like, oh, we have to be honorable. Let them get to the other side. Don't. You let them get to the other side and let them regroup, and you're hosed. So the graveyard thing is more like, like the way we do it. I don't think we're griefing, because I did it with a guild, and it was more, as I'm listening to them, it was more like, okay, we have all the areas. We narrowed it down to the graveyard. Let's just control that and just win outright. So it's a matter of control. It's not like let's just grief them. And it works both ways, you know, because we are on that end too. So we sometimes get stuck on that end too, where we're getting griefed. So live and learn. I don't think it's a overall bad tactic. I think sometimes you have to control the population that's coming at you, and that's what both Alliance and Horde do at times. So I'm going to cannibalize. So right now I'm just waiting, and while I wait for a battleground, I'm just going to like basically try to get some items, something. I hate the quail. I hate looking at the quail. The only quail I liked, and I said it before, is from the Guardians of the Galaxy. There we go, felt cloth.
Let's have some.
Okay. So yeah, so my opinion has changed over time, especially when you're on the receiving end of Alliance camping your graveyard. You know, it's at that point all is fair in love and war, right? Now that doesn't mean that I'm going to grief him to grief him. It just means that if we want a quick 1-2-3 victory at that point, we're gonna do whatever it can. I mean, it doesn't waste our time and it won't waste their time. So I think in the scheme of things, that's probably sometimes the best way to do it. Just get it over with.
I'm out of range.
Let's get this party started.
And if you are on the receiving end of being in the graveyard, best thing you can do, just don't pop up. Eventually, whatever team is camping you, they'll be like, "Yeah, let's just finish it, guys. We're not going to get any more honor of these guys."
Inventory is full.
Alright, so my inventory is full. No problem. So, depending... I'm waiting to see if it's a Wrathy base in the next one, but wow, it's been an hour and 10 minutes now. Or, excuse me, an hour and 10 minutes now for my waiting on Alterac Valley. So basically I have 1 more hour. But it's been an hour and 27 minutes for a Wrathy Basin.
Let's have some.
That spell is
At this point, I'm just going to kill. Alright, so I'm just also trying to make some Runecloth bandages for myself. In PvP, it's good to have some healing potions. It's always good to, you know, have some self buffs, whatever you can use. Unfortunately, I don't have free action potions. That'll come in handy with rogues and warriors, but
Being bad never felt so good.
you can survive without it. And they're expensive, so I try not to. If I buy them, I try, unless it's real world PvP, I try not to use them in Alterac Valley or Wrathy Basin or Warsong Gulch. It's just a waste of money. And if your team is winning, you know, why bother? I mean, you're gonna win somehow. So again, hello and welcome. You know, thanks for joining. And hopefully we get into another battleground and win or lose, have fun doing it, you know. That is my plan. The only regret yesterday was here we go. The only regret yesterday was not recording Molten Core and all the items we got. And oops, I can't use it yet. Yeah, all right, let's see. This is strength and this is protection and funk. Let's see what happens. Vampiric. Alright. So I think I've gotten a little bit better, but again, there's a lot to learn. There's always
Stare it up, fellas.
There's always somebody out there that's pretty good, so let's see what happens.
We picked up a hunter from our server. He's ungilded too.
Yes.
It's a pretty low ranked team too.
He's pretty low rank.
Lagging, guys.
Too far away.
Sorry, Ripples, I was done.
Out of range. Target something first.
Let's get this party started.
Like 4 in the flag room.
Too far away. But still recharging.
Gonna have to go as a team.
I can't understand.
We should group up.
All right. Well,
Now what?
they're all going to the flag room. I just saw them from my vantage point. I'm just trying to man out.
Our flag room?
Their flag room,
Probably
sorry.
there.
Yeah, I mean they are just kind of hard to hurt almost.
You gonna make it?
No. Use your faps if you got any.
All group up.
Alright, let's see what happens here. It's gonna be a free-for-all, people.
Walk down in that hunter trap until it goes away.
I can't cast that yet. Out of range. Not ready yet.
I killed the rogue, but I hope you got out. Yay!
Guys, that was a slip, by the way. I literally slipped out and right into them. I was hoping to at least lead a few more out to follow me, but that didn't
Looks
happen.
like you're going down the east side. Past our leaf hut, and now he...
Never felt so good.
Now behind it.
No, no. Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. We took it. These guys are tough. It's a pug, but they're tough. I might have to switch. Kind of sucking on my end. Gotta get it together. That's what I just said.
I got some on me. I got a mage on me. I'm counter spelled.
I need to get closer.
Alright, so I was waiting for this thing to be ready. Gotta stop playing around. Get serious.
There's a whole bunch of them that went into our...
Oh my god, I have somebody coming around for me. I'm dead, guys. There's 5 of them here.
Trying to get up there.
That's it.
Ah.
They're actually spawn camping. The 5 of them on our spawn. Can you guys like get the EFC?
Here.
They're coming back.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Bike carry has a rogue and a hunter with it. One's got him.
Yeah, this is almost like a draw. Yeah, this one we're earning. If we win or lose, this is one of those we got to earn. Wow. A lot tougher than I thought it would be.
You might need a death ball this one.
I gotta get the first box.
I need a target. Too far away. I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
These guys are freaking stubborn.
Hurry and cap, because they're all going up there. This was tough. A lot tougher than I was that I wasn't hoping for. But you know what? That makes the game.
That's still charging. I need a target.
I'm gonna try ran.
My mana is low.
Viper Sting ruins. Gotcha. So Viper Sting ruins classic. Ruins healing in classic. Alright. Oh man, this lag. Alright guys, so I am lagging.
Anyone know where the flag carrier is? The ESG?
I got ink coming. The graveyard. I'm at 1 health. Hang on.
Is it ready yet? I don't have a target.
Probably gonna go roof.
We're on the roof right now. I don't see him yet. He's here. Bumper.
He's roof. Alright, I'm just gonna sit on the captain.
Roof of the
I need to target someone first.
okay, I killed the lock, but the rogue got the flag. On the roof. Just a rogue by himself.
I got a huge amount of people on me.
I'm still lagging, guys. This is what's killing me a lot. Oh! 1-1, guys.
Isn't ready yet.
Nope, I don't have any more soul shards.
We got a ton, I believe. Nothing's coming in sight.
Here he is, out here, Frank.
I got it.
There's in the flag room there.
There's a mage and 2 mages in the flag room in ours.
Coming in.
I've been polymorphed.
Oh, this lag. This is the suckiest part of the game, is the lag. No idea what's going on until everything catches up.
I can't cast that.
Rogue is sprinting out our ramp side. Get him, he's going down the ramp side. Rez, go down the ramps. Side. Behind our back. Okay, he's got a mage and a pally with the flight carrier, which is a rogue, and they're behind. Who have you get?
Oh, lag.
Cool.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
I'm lagging bad, guys. I'll be dead in a second.
Okay, our tunnel. Rogue.
Out of the tunnel, less than half health.
It doesn't matter to me.
Killed the rogue.
He's mid. He's
Got
mid.
feared.
I'm literally frozen. I know I'm dead, but I'm frozen in place.
Damn, I'm dead.
All right, so guys, I am
The flag carrier.
like frozen in place. I know I'm dead, but nothing's caught up to me yet as being undead. By the way, I used the chicken. So the chicken, myself, and my pet, for the time that we had, we managed to kill the flag carrier. But I have no idea what's going on.
Baron is a hunter, and he's got it. He's over by his leaf hut. He was down to half health, but he'll probably get full health by the time we get there.
He's with his entire team, guys. Ominus, I am not lagging.
Well, I'm like frozen still in place near the ramp. Nothing has caught up. The data hasn't caught up yet. This is the part that sucks when things like this happen. Well, I can't even dance. Look at that. This is horrible. Well, at least I look good. Should be a snapshot of me. Because of this lag, basically the team is down one person and a pet. Because of me. Because I'm lagging.
Ripple's not trying to meet Eternal.
Wow. Oh, how bad is this? So it says 93 milliseconds. It's a lot more than that. So all I want to know right now is, did we win or did we lose, or will we win or will we lose? There we go. Look at that. Guys, this is bad.
They're all coming. It's not tunnel, so I would go out and go check Ram's graveyard. I'm with Rivers.
Going ramp, because they're all headed.
Still recharging.
There he is.
Lagging.
Tunnel neck.
So this is anyone's game, guys. We just gotta make sure we kill them.
How's EFC looking? Are you on it?
I don't have a soul shard. And if this lag would go away, I think I have a better chance.
Need help in the flight room?
I didn't. I was running field. I didn't see any cross the battlefield, so I think we're fine as for right now. So if we just bomb rush the freaking EFC, we should be okay. EFC is a roof.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, this is going to be a long one, guys. The lag is the worst.
Ripples, if you need help, go to graveyard.
So after this, due to the lag, I'm going to call it off for, well, because of lag. It's not a whole lot of fun when we're standing in place and we're trying to get something done, but we can't because we're lagging.
Tap.
Down. He's down.
Cap it now.
But Devin,
God, that was so aggravating.
Yep. Just when I needed it the most. When the team needed me the most, somehow I managed to pull that off.
that was intense.
Yeah, they were not bad actually.
They were real good.
I was impressed. And that was a pug?
That's a low ranked bug.
Yeah.
Wait till they get the gear.
I'm not. I'm hitting rank 13. Sayonara.
Oh man, what is going on?
That's crazy that they're working so well together.
The two mage
When it
combo was a
started out,
pain.
they slowed him down, and I
What
thought,
do you need?
gosh, it's going to be easy. But man,
Never underestimate people.
Straight.
you're right about that.
All right, guys. I'm going to call it off because of this little problem right here. So it's kind of hard to PvP if I'm like freezing in the middle of everything. So my apologies. Hopefully it'll be resolved. We'll see. And imagine this. This happens to me every now and then on a raid, which totally sucks. So, well, at the very least, my gear is survivable. I know that now. But until next time, thank you for joining me. I apologize for this. And I know it's not on my end, so it's something I have to talk to the ISP about, the Internet Service Provider. So thank you again. Thanks for joining me. Peace. And similar time tomorrow, anywhere from 2 to 4 o'clock, I'll try to get on. If anything after that, it varies. It might be due to I might be doing a raid or something. But we shall see what happens. Thank you again. Again, I apologize. So hopefully it'll be a better experience next time. Take care.